Hey there, Libra! Welcome back to my channel. If you enjoy my readings, please be sure to like and subscribe, and also hit the notification bell so that you can receive notifications. So, if this reading does indeed resonate with you, I encourage you to please leave me a comment and let me know so that I can make my readings better. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look here. So, for the Mystical Shaman Oracle, I just got this new deck, and the card that we've pulled for you today, Libra, is Thunder. And this imagery is so beautiful. Alright, so I'm just going to set it there so you can check it out while I'm reading this for you. So I'm just going to read it straight from the book because I'm not familiar with this deck at all yet. But I love how they have the cards are numbered, and it's extremely easy to find the page. It's not like you have to guess where it's at or anything. They're all numbered and they're in order. Okay, so Thunder. And they've got the whole picture right there for you. It's really pretty. All right, it says, legends speak of great beings who live in the sky and call for your attention when great occurrences are meant to happen in the world. They warn when tensions in a situation are called upon to be released. Their presence in your reading reminds you of the dramatic moments in life that change everything. Both awesome and frightening, when thunder arrives, it is also a wake-up call for one who will not soon forget. Okay. All right. So for this one, it also says, when thunder comes into your reading, it refers to a big dramatic change that feels like a herd of wild bison on the run. You feel it right through your bones, and you know that you are powerless to influence whatever the events have been set in motion. This is a time to be prepared for anything. Your life is an adventure, and wonderful opportunities are arriving now. The trick is to learn to run with them. Qualities that you'll need now are more than ever are flexibility, dexterity, and a willingness to experience it all without dictating from where or in what form opportunities will come. Your destiny is arriving. Be ready. Okay, so that is really sweet. I love that. Let's check out what's crossing you. So definitely have got some kind of serious dramatic thunder rolling into your life, it sounds like. So let's see what it is. It's crossing you. Authenticity. Alright, so this deck is, you might be a witch if you feel authentic. Popularity makes you follow the crowd, but you do not jive as a follower. You use your own original ideas and grow that way. Okay, so for your recent past, we have... Okay, so this is the deck that I just started. It really doesn't have a ton of information, but I did just go buy a new book from Symbolism by Carl Jung to go ahead and make some of these images on here. I was going to just use the images offline, and I started drawing it, and it really reminded me of my state flag, but it was supposed to be a mandala. And I just was like, that's weird that the mandala kind of represents the Zia sun. So I decided to get a book about symbolism. What? Oh, okay. All my cards just jumped out of my hand. All right, so let's see what cards there. We got a blank card. Don't you love it when that happens? That means do whatever you want. Your recent past is blah. Okay, so your recent past, we've got darkness, conscience. Okay, so everyone has a darkness and a light and a conscious and a subconscious. So, what Carl Jung is saying is that if you do have this darkness in your subconscious mind or your unconscious mind, then basically you have to get to control of it, or it will be guiding you without you knowing it. Okay? And I thought this was extremely scary sounding, and they use the example of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, how, you don't even realize that, your right hand doesn't know what your left hand is doing. Okay, so that's super creepy, and I am epileptic, so I have really had to contend with, that's not just multiple personality disorders, in my opinion. I think that, your right and your left hand are associated with your right and your left brain, the opposite. And it can definitely affect you if you go messing with the natural order of things, such as my kindergarten teacher switched me from a natural lefty to a natural, not so natural righty. And I think that, I don't think it was for the best. I'm not sure. I just feel like maybe I would have been better prepared if I had been a lefty, because that's what naturally, came about. So let's take a quick look at the immediate future. So, the immediate future, we're going to pull a manifestation card. So, what can we manifest for our future is what we're asking. Okay, so when you start to go off to sleep at night, you go into your theta, delta sleep state. And this is your subconscious mind that takes over at this point, okay? Manifest your dreams. When you wake up and when you go to sleep, think of what you want, okay? And not only that, but say what you want, okay? And for your final outcome, we're going to pull a Hermetic card from the Hermetic deck. All right, so the law of infinite universes. The total number of universes is limitless. All right, so I guess this is basically just saying, not to underestimate what could be out there, because we are only one tiny planet in a massive, massive galaxy in the universe, okay? All right, so I'm not really feeling like that gave us a whole lot of information about this thunder that's coming. So let's take another card from the traditional Rider-Waite tarot. Don't forget that Mercury does indeed go retrograde on the 30th, and it's going to cause a lot of issues with the way that you communicate with people and the way that people communicate with you. So try not to get easily offended, because that is definitely, people are just going to be spouting off whatever's crazy things in their head right now. And it's partially because we just had that full moon, and we also have this shadow effects of Mercury retrograde coming in. So, all right. right, so for a solidification card, we've got the Knight of Cups, which is associated with Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And this is water signs. You may be in for romance or charm this week. The knight in shining armor is coming, but he's a little bit reckless. So he's got some reckless behavior, and but it's in the spirit of passion. Okay, so that's the worst kind, okay? Because people will do anything if it is something that they're passionate about, that they're fighting about. Okay? So share your feelings and love and rejoice and be happy for what you have, and be sure to tell your loved ones that you love them. Okay? And all right, that's all for this week. Be sure to come back and see me next week. And I've got to adjust my camera a little bit because it's way off. So thank you so much for your time. And also be sure to go to my Patreon page, subscribe, and that will put you in for lots of freebies. And I'll let you see your readings early. Okay, so you all have a great night, and be sure to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment if this reading resonates with you. Thank you. Good night.